everyone, I'm wygowarrior, aka Julie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. WYGO stands for When You Get Old. Alright, I am super excited about today's video because honestly, I think I may have found my holy grail concealer. Yes, I said that out loud, put it into the universe. Last summer in the August icon box from Ipsy, I picked up a $3.50 sample size of a concealer. I did a try on video later that month and just kind of pushed it aside. Well, recently I emptied what I thought was my holy grail concealer, which is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. If you follow me, thank you. If you're new, welcome. You saw me use that concealer in so many videos. I was actually sad when I emptied it. I already have a backup of that concealer, but I told myself, you know what? Let's not be wasteful and let me try and use up the 8 million products I already own. So I went through my collection, saw this itty bitty teeny weeny little sample and thought, okay, let's give this product a try. And you're probably screaming at the screen going, what is this magical concealer? All right, so it is from Winky Lux. Yes, I've already purchased a full-size backup. This is the Peeper Perfect Under Eye Concealer. I have it in the shade Fair. So I've been using it every day for the past 2 to 3 weeks and just am in love. It hides my dark circles. It works really well with my dry skin. It doesn't cake up. It doesn't crease. It doesn't go into my fine lines, which, let's face it, my fine lines aren't super fine. They're pretty deep and cavernous. This is so good. It is sold at Ulta. It has 4.8 out of 5 stars and gets really high reviews. It's the same price on Amazon as it is at Ulta, which is $18. Here is what the full size looks like. It is 10 ml. Surprisingly, this tiny little sample, you get 3 ml. So if you see this on Ipsy and the add-ons for $3.50, snatch it up because 3 of these, which is almost equals the same amount as this, is a lot cheaper. And let me tell you, you need the tiniest amount. All right, let's stop raving about the product and let me do a demo try-on so you can see it in action. First off, you need the tiniest amount. Come on, camera, focus. So if you can see that, it is probably half the size of a pearl-sized grain of rice, or like the amount of one of those bulbous pinpoints. Teeny tiny amount. So I literally just put it on my ring finger and tap it under my eyes. I find I don't need to use a sponge or a brush, which makes it really lazy girl approved. Just patting it under my eyes. It doesn't dry down or get cakey. It just blends in beautifully. It's very moisturizing and it has a lot of good skincare ingredients. Glycerin and glycolic acid, and just, it is so good and lazy girl approved. Look, done. Now, as you can see, it covered the dark circles. It is not looking cakey, creasy, emphasizing any of my lines. It is very affordable in my opinion because, as I mentioned, I've been using this for 3 weeks and I haven't even put a dent. Maybe there's like 75% of the product left in this tube. Use the tiniest amount. The shade and the tone is perfect for my complexion. I really, really, really love this product. By the way, the full-size product has the same type of applicator mechanism, which is simply just a little squeezy tube. Again, tiniest amount. Now, typically, I only put it under my eyes, but for this demo, I'm going to add a little more on my finger, and let's apply it on top of my hyperpigmentation. I have even less amount of product than I did for under both of my eyes. So I'm just going to tap a little there, a little there. I have the remnants of some acne, and I always have a little redness on and around my nose. So I'm just going to press that in Whatever remains, drag it over here. And then let's see how that did. Okay, I'm going to pop off camera and then I'll come back so you can see after at least 30 minutes how it looks, particularly after applying the rest of my makeup. All right, I am back, have a full face of makeup on. Let me zoom in so you can see what my under eyes look like. I am just so pleased with the shade, the coverage, the moisture, how it's just, my under eyes look effortless. Like, it doesn't look like I have a ton of makeup on under my eyes. At least I don't think so. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. But they're still covered. It's like a nice balance of having your under eyes look really smooth, not dried out, not cakey, where you're wearing makeup to cover the darkness, but then it still doesn't look like you piled on like a ton of makeup. I'm really pleased with this discovery. So as much as I will grumble about Ipsy, I do have to admit that sometimes it's nice to discover new products because you either get them in your box or you pick them up through add-ons. So for a $3.50 add-on, I've discovered a really, really good and what I think is somewhat affordable concealer. $18 for 10 ml, knowing that this little 3 ml sample has lasted for quite some time. I am very, very impressed. But now I want to hear from you. Let me know if you've tried this concealer before or if you've been eyeing it. I give my honest opinion all the time. Now granted, I have normal to dry skin, mature skin. I'm 57 years old, so if you've tried it and it doesn't work, but you're like 24 with oily skin, that could be a huge difference. But let me know what you think. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you could do me a big favor, clicking the thumbs up, it really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.